Hello, welcome to another episode of Graham and Ann's Great Adventures.
If you enjoy our travels.
G'day, welcome to another episode. This week we're out in the Red Centre, out at Uluru. It's a first for us and we've been absolutely amazed by not just Uluru but all the countryside, the desert. It's looking wonderful after recent rains, so we hope you enjoy this episode. Here's a quick look at what's coming up. Including I take a chopper ride to get a bird's eye view of Uluru. We also visit the Field of Lights, the Olgas, and we have a look around the local village. Departing south from Alice for the 450 kilometre journey, we head down the Stewart Highway before then turning along the Lassiter Highway. Our dog Shadow likes to get involved in the planning, just making sure that we're going to pet-friendly locations. So heading out on the highway, the first thing we come across is Mount Connor, nicknamed Uluru, as from a distance some think it's Uluru. Great rest stop to stay here and view Mount Connor, and also across the road there's a look up a small sandy hill with a lake on the other side. Great looking down at the desert from the images I got from the drone. Shadow got a spring in his step. He thought we were at the beach, even though it was red. Uluru, standing just under 350 metres in height, it really does look like the heart of the Red Centre. We didn't realise it, but you can drive all around and you can also walk around the entire sandstone rock. On our walks, and as we got close to the rock, it felt like it had some sort of spiritual energy. It's hard to describe, but we both felt it. And I've heard others say that as well. We came across this rock art. It's always been used to pass on stories. We set out early to see if sunrise or sunset are the better views of Uluru. Along with many others, we watched as the sun changed the colours of not only the rock but also the landscape, including the Olgas in the distance, as you can see. It was pretty hard booking a helicopter, but I managed to get a spot just for one. Only had to wait one day. And from up in the air you can really see the scale of the outback from the air. It really was an incredible view of Uluru from up here. Uluru stands 348 metres above the ground, but it also extends 2.5 kilometres below the ground. And at a short distance in the chopper, we went down to Katajuta. After a fantastic half-hour flight, we returned to the Conellan airport, which is near Yalara. They had to refuel. As we were coming into land, we had to wait for this Jetstar passenger aircraft to land before we were allowed to land. And again, we continue on our walking trail, but this time we have a guide. So much to see as you're walking up close to the rock. This area here was said to be like a kitchen that they would use, because it was a covered enclosed area.
Amazing when the rain was coming in.
Sunset at Uluru. The viewing car park, you need to arrive early as it really fills up. And again, you really have to be here to appreciate the change of the colours of the red sandstone. It's just magnificent being here. And for us, the winner of sunrise and sunset was definitely sunset. No trip to the centre is complete without seeing Bruce Munro's Field of Lights. Originally set up for a 6-month period, it's now in place until at least 2027.
It was smaller and then it got extended.
Yeah,
Katajuta, another amazing landscape as you approach it. We then did the walk up to the Valley of the Winds, which really lived up to its name.
so far the track's been pretty good. And just as we said it, the track changes.
Valley of the Winds. They call it Valley of the Winds.
Arriving at the car park, it was fairly calm, there was no breeze. But as we approached the lookout, it was really blowing. Some friends of ours did this walk and they warned us to expect windy conditions. Yalara is a small town with resort accommodation and then a small village, cafes, shops and art that services the area. We stayed at the G'day Park while we were here. It's part of the resort and it was Shadow's choice. Hope you've enjoyed our look at the Red Centre. Thanks for watching. And that's all, folks.